And now to Decision 2016. 3 weeks from today, Hoosiers will go to the polls for the May 3rd primary. Selecting the party candidates in the presidential election won't be the only thing, though, on the ballot.
Several local school districts are also going to be asking voters for money. And as Rich Van Wyk reports, the consequences of these votes may be the biggest in the small town of Speedway.
The town of Speedway has a tiny school district with a huge problem. Election day, voters will decide whether to keep neighborhood schools or perhaps someday see them taken over by a much larger school district. Speedway has a school system of less than 1,700 students spread among 6 neighborhood schools, all of them with a grade A rating. What's at stake in this referendum?
Well, undoubtedly, the way we've done things, forever.
Forever, students have walked or carpooled. There are no school buses. Classes are unusually small. Without the referendum, neighborhood schools?
Neighborhood schools are clearly at risk. Class sizes go from an average of about 18 to about 28 to 30.
According to the superintendent, it gets worse. If residents don't vote to extend an existing special tax increase, he fears families will move out. Enrollment will fall, forcing Speedway to merge its schools into a neighboring urban school district.
When this school system contracts to down around 1,000 kids, then genuinely there's a very good reason to say, why do you need to be a separate school system?
If you had a vote today, right now, how would you vote knowing what you know?
Probably no.
Todd Oy is a parent, unconvinced by the arguments he's heard so far.
There's a lot of what looks like to be scare tactics mentioned in the what ifs.
Keeping the tax amounts to about $200 a year for a typical homeowner in a middle-class town that's trying to keep its identity.
We feel like we figured out Speedway before a lot of other people our age did.
Stephanie Wilson and her husband moved here in part because of the schools.
If our schools don't have the support they need to continue to operate at the level at which they operate, then our entire community is in jeopardy.
Election day, when Indiana voters are deciding which candidate should go on the November ballot, Speedway voters will be deciding where their children should go to school.